What is going on, guys, and welcome back to a brand new video on this channel. So today we're going to be playing some Fireball Rocket Loons, but I have made a slight adjustment to this army that I think might interest you guys quite a bit. So I've actually switched the Clan Castle troops to yetis instead of super minions. Now I have been using super minions for a while with this army, and they are great majority of the time, but they're not exactly always great. Like, there's certain situations where the super minions are going to hit some storages or collectors or just a bunch of useless buildings and really not get any value at all. But when you're using yetis, the yeti mites will always target defenses, so it is a little bit more guaranteed damage. But that's really not even the main reason why I have switched to yetis. The main reason is because I felt like I was kind of forcing myself to use a flame flinger, and I don't feel like that was exactly the smartest decision. Because while the Flame Flinger is an amazing siege and definitely the strongest siege in the game, it is not always the best option. Like, there are certain bases, I would say about like 15 to 20% of the time, when it's just really hard to find a Flame Flinger, or if you can find a Flame Flinger, it's just really hard to set it up. Like, it's going to require almost all of your Rocket Loons, and that's not exactly the most optimal way of playing things. So with the Yetis, I can now use any siege machine that I want. I can use the drill, I can use the log launcher, I can use the stone slammer, I can even use the blimp or the troop launcher. I can literally use any siege and the yetis will still get good value. So the main reason I've switched to yetis is because of the versatility. It allows me to use different siege machines and still be able to get good value. Now, I'm sure I'll be able to show you guys a little bit further into this video exactly what I mean. Like, I highly doubt we're going to use the flame flinger every single time, but yeah, we're going to dive straight into these Legend League attacks and we're going to see how we do. I want to put my headset in right now, and hopefully we can just go out there and crush some bases. That is the goal. So let's see how we do. So we get this base. Now, this base is actually might be a good example because the flame flinger value that I get on this base really isn't much. We just get one archer tower and one multi-archer tower and one archer tower, and maybe if we're really lucky we'll get this ricochet cannon too. But at most, it's just going to be two important defenses. It's not going to be anything more than that. So the log launcher very well may end up actually getting a little bit more value here. We're going to try it out. I have not tried this out before, but we are going to try it out. So I'm going to do the fireball that I usually do because I love the fireball on this base. What I do is first snipe those two buildings with a rocket loon and a minion, and then the furnace will finish off that wizard tower. And then I also snipe this and snipe the bomb tower next to it as well. Alright, looking great. And this furnace, don't worry, it will get... one of them will end up hitting the wizard tower eventually, and that's going to finish off the wizard tower. I'm going to use a rocket loon to find the seeking air mine that's always over here on this base. Boom. And look at that, furnace goes to the wizard tower. Now we are going to need some headhunters, though. Let's put one in right now. And I can probably put a few cleanup troops in as well. That's probably a good idea. And the fireball that I'm aiming for... well, actually, first, let's do this. I'm going to snipe out these two defenses because that's going to help me with my Sui later. But the fireball that I'm aiming for on this base is going to be insane. You guys are going to see what I'm saying. If you guys have seen me hit this base before, then you already know exactly what I'm talking about. But I go for a pretty insane fireball on this base. I just got to wait for the time to be right. I kind of want the Warden to get a few taps on this fire spitter so that I don't have to use any earthquakes on it. Let's let him get one more tap, and then we're just going to go like this. Should go to the bomb hive. Perfect. Now we can split the earthquakes, recall the Warden. I kind of missed the earthquakes, but it should be fine. We should still get the job done. So now we're going to grab the log launcher. Let's put like a rocket loon in there. And sorry, trying to do a bit of multitasking, so my commentary might not be the best right now. But yeah, we are going to try this log launcher approach. I think it'll be great, to be honest. I'm pretty sure it's going to work out. Okay, we're going to actually ice block the king to hopefully take out that minion prince. Did I not use the ice block? Oh my god, guys, my spells are wrong. I was like, what? How do I have an ice block left? I have to fix this after this attack. My spells are not correct. But yeah, look at the log launcher here. It opened up all the walls for the heroes. This may not have even really been the most optimal siege machine for this, but it definitely worked, and the flame flinger really wouldn't have done much better. Like, we're still going to be able to crush the base. I honestly really like the flame flinger here. I don't know what spells were wrong, and look at these yeti mites go. Look at them hunting down those defenses. The base is just going to be absolutely crushed. So that is basically what I mean. The Yeti Mites will always target defenses. We don't need this Rage or the Siege Machine, or I mean the Minion Prince. And I have to go fix my spells after this. I don't know what happened, but for some reason I had 2 ice blocks, which is pretty concerning. Okay, we are back in the next raid now, and what happened was I had no totem spell. Apparently I had 2 ice blocks instead of a totem, but I fixed the spells. We should be good now. Now, this specific base, there is really good Flame Flinger value, so I'm going to go for a Flame Flinger. We can get 3 really important defenses, plus 3 trash defenses, and we can set a funnel. So that is just really good value over there. I'll show you guys what I mean in just a second. And I'm going to put my Warden right around over here, aiming to fireball the bomb hive in the core. We're gonna... Okay, I meant to snipe the mortar, not the air defense. But I guess we get both the mortar and the air defense. We're gonna test for traps around here. And you guys will see, the Yetis, they still get perfectly fine value in the Flame Flinger. It's not really even too much worse than the Super Minions. Arguably better sometimes. We're definitely gonna rage the Warden right now because he's got a couple scary defenses on him. So that's definitely a good idea. Let's snipe out that air defense, because I'm aiming to fireball on the bomb hive, so I need to try clear a few defenses and make this a little bit easier. Oh, I wasted a minion. It's okay, though. Alright, we can maybe even fireball right now. What I'll do is I'll put a minion on this bomb tower now, but we'll let the Warden get the spitter, and then we're going to fireball. And then we should be looking great. Come on, Warden. Get that spitter taken out. We're going to go 1. Let's just use 3 spells to be safe, even though I'm pretty confident we really only needed 2. And then I believe there are Seeking Air Mines, like, really close by on this base, so I'm going to just pick up the Warden before we find those. We'll put him over there with the Furnace. And, okay, the Flame Flinger didn't exactly get as much value as I was aiming for it to get. But now the Yetis come in here and join the Sui. So look at how clutch this is. Now we've got Yetis in here with the Sui to make this, or my Sui, basically even more powerful. So there's genuinely, like, in my opinion at least, there's really no downside of bringing Yetis. And I can't believe I didn't realize this earlier. What is in this dude's CC? Okay, he's got rocket loons in there. That's fine. The Warden can deal with those. Let's put some wall breakers in. We might need to rage the Warden. Let's see. I don't think so. I think... Actually, let's rage him. There's 2 rocket loons. I don't want to risk anything. I think we're looking good. We can go Queen ability now. Earthquake over there. Totem the Monolith. And then I'm going to put the King ability just like this. The King ability did not go where I wanted it to be honest. Can we swag the Minion Prince, though? Or is that not going to happen? I don't know just yet. I think we're going to swag the Minion Prince again. That's what it's looking like, at least. Oh my goodness. No way. Yeah, we swagged the Minion Prince yet again, guys. This army's just insane, and the Yetis make it so much better. Next up is a base I've never seen before, but good fireball value. Very good fireball value. Let's look for a flinger. I really don't see a flinger here, guys. Like, maybe we could snipe an expo and then get, like, 2 important defenses. But let's just use a different siege. We might use log launcher. Maybe I could use a drill. We'll kind of just see what happens. As for right now, we're going to focus on the fireball. So we're going to go Test Loon, Warden, Healers, and a Furnace right there. And we're going to get to sniping some defenses. Let's use another Test Loon because I heard the sound of my balloon finding Seeking Air Mines. Another Seeking Air Mine. Boom. Okay. Perfect. We can get really good value with those archers in that corner. We can get nice minion value here. Really good cleanup value on this base. Look at how many troops I can just snipe with cleanup troops. I mean, look at how many buildings I can snipe with these cleanup troops. It is kind of insane. Okay. It's looking perfect, to be honest, boys. We can snipe that mortar, I guess. We might need to use another troop now. Okay. Let's snipe out the Tesla. It's probably a good idea. And then I don't know exactly what we're gonna fireball, but I know it's gonna be something in the core. And I should probably ice block right now. Holy. Holy. And yeah, that definitely works, guys. That most definitely works. That's a really juicy fireball. We'll put the Warden in this corner where I know he's going to be safe. And now, which siege machine should we use? Let's use the log launcher again. I feel like, okay, generally, I mean, the log launcher is probably your next best option on majority of bases if you can't find a flame flinger. Like, you can make other siege machines work, but most of the time you're going to get best value with the log launcher more than, like, any of these other sieges. I definitely kind of want to experiment in the future with using other sieges besides the log launcher. But here, log launcher was... Okay, log launcher was absolutely cracked here. Look at this. It opened up 4 layers of walls. It got the yetis straight into the core, then the yeti mites take out the monolith, and then we've got the king and queen right into the middle of the base. If that's not just insane value, then I don't know what is. King ability, queen ability, we can rage, and we probably won't even need the minion prince here because this attack was so smooth. Let's totem there, put some troops in. Let's see what we can do. Do we need the minion prince is the question everyone's wondering. We might need to put him for those buildings right there. We'll see. We will see. I don't think we need him. I think, yeah, we don't even need the minion prince. We don't need this invis spell. This was a really good example of just how good those yetis in the log launcher are. It is just like, it's just insane. Absolutely beautiful hit right here. Next up is a base I don't think I have seen before. Interesting. I do see nice fireball value, and this might be a brilliant base for the log launcher. It's got an invis tower, but first we need to look for a flame flinger. And I really don't see an obvious one. Like, we could probably get maybe 2 important defenses with the flame flinger, but not much more than that. So I think we're going to run the log launcher again. It looks like it's going to do great on this base. So yeah, we're going to do that. We're going to go Test Loon, Warden, Healers, and Furnace right there. Now we got to start some cleanup troops. Obviously, it's always a good idea to start cleanup. That is my motto. Beautiful. And we actually find a Tesla farm down here at the bottom, which is perfectly fine. That's just free Teslas. I don't think there's anywhere I can use minions to clean up right now. So let's just pay attention to the Warden. I probably am going to fireball right on this Rage Tower. It seems to be just about the best value on this base. Let's use a couple Rocket Loons to maybe set this up. Snipe out that Archer Tower. Perfect. And we can probably snipe out this Builder Hut. Oh, I wasted a Rocket Loon. It's okay. It's fine. Just 1 Rocket Loon wasted is not the end of the world. Did we just lose a healer? We just lost 2 healers. Oh my god, we just lost 2 healers. Why does your boy not pay attention at the most important times? Oh my god. Okay, we just need the Warden to stay alive and get this fireball, but unbelievable. We just lost 2 healers. I don't even have any words. Headhunter now before we lose the Warden himself. And I think we let the Warden get this Wizard Tower, and then we just gotta go with the fireball. We're down 2 healers, so I can't sit around and wait much longer. We're gonna go like this. 1, 2, 3. Alright, beautiful. And we kinda need to get going now. So let's do exactly that. We're going to totem that enemy minion prince. I think it's a good idea. And then I need the king to go inside. That is kind of important. Okay, king should go in like this. Man, this reminds me of playing hogs. Like getting the king and queen in there with the log launcher. It really reminds me of the hog days that I used to have. If you guys didn't know, I started my channel with super hogs. So I have a special connection to them. Okay, my Sui was actually trash. Apparently, I'm rusty with the Super Hogs because that Sui was actually terrible. Oh my god. That was so bad. Myself a year ago would have actually just crashed out at myself for that Sui. But look at those Yetis. The Yetis took out the Revenge Tower, guys. Did you see that? Super Minions would have never done that. We wouldn't have even been able to use the freaking log launcher if we had Super Minions. Although I'm a little bit worried we might 1-star, guys. Let's recall the Warden and put him by the Town Hall. I think that was smart. And we are good, right? I hope. I hope. I think so. Holy clutch! Holy clutch! We got it! Holy clutch! My Sui was trash here, guys. That was trash. But I hope you can see like how the log launcher was nice to trigger that Invis Tower and deliver the Yetis right into the core. Next up is one of these bases. Okay, these bases are really easy if you're just focused, and then if you screw things up, they're really not easy, so I need to just make sure I'm focused. This one does provide really good flame flinger value. It does require a lot of rocket loons. I know I said in the intro I don't like to use a lot of rocket loons to set it up, but just look at the value. So we're gonna remove these two mortars and the expo, and then if I angle the Warden like right around here, not the Warden, the freaking flame flinger over there, it can take down quite literally the entire Rage Tower compartment. That you might think I'm like lying, but I promise you, it literally can take down damn near the entire Rage Tower compartment. Like, maybe not the whole thing, but majority of it at least. We're gonna go like this, like that. And 1, 2, 3, 4 on that expo should do the trick. Oh, it does not do the trick. We're gonna have to put more rocket loons there, and I think it's okay. Okay, perfect. Test for ground traps around here. You never know. And then, keeping an eye on the Warden, we're going to go Flame Flinger right there. Really good Flame Flinger. Because, look, nothing can really outrange it. It's going to be kind of tight there, but I think we'll be fine. Okay, Warden, you are good, correct. We'll put a minion on that bomb tower. Oh, no, okay. You know, I missed my fireball, but I think we can make that work, to be honest. I think we can still make it work. It was good enough value to the point where I'm not really worried. Whoa, okay. Okay. I really wanted to get the bomb hive, though. That is unfortunate. Definitely a little unfortunate. I think we can make it work, though. We just really need to focus. I'm just debating about which side I really want to put the heroes in. I'm thinking the heroes probably should go by the town hall. Let's put a test loon with the Warden. I think, yeah, heroes by the town hall probably makes more sense. Oh no, headhunters in the CC. We have to poison those or the Warden's going to go down. Oh man, okay. Can't believe I missed the fireball. That is so unfortunate. Warden is going strong. The heroes are looking okay over there. We have a decent amount of time left, so I think we're looking all right. Okay, let's see, let's see, let's see. King ability needs to be really good. King ability honestly was really good. I will take that. And then we can put the minion prince in at the bottom with a bunch of cleanup troops behind. Let's actually pop that flame flinger now before it ends up causing a time fail. We can rage minion prince. Oh, I meant to pop the flame flinger. It didn't pop for some reason. That's weird. Oh, I have 4 invis spells. Holy cow, let's use them. Let's freaking use them, Gavin. What are you waiting for? Oh my god. Oh my god, what are you waiting for, Gavin? I think we get this. Yes, with 2 swag invis spells. Even though we swagged the fireball, and the Yetis are out here putting in work, as always. Oh my goodness, what a recovery, to be honest. Next up is this one. Okay, this one over here. This one also has really good flame flinger value, so I'm probably going to go for a flame flinger. I don't really think the log launcher or any other siege would get us better value, and I already know how to set up a good flinger, so it's just on bases where I really don't know how to set up a flinger, or I've never seen them before. Those are the type of bases where I don't like to use a flinger, but on these ones that I already know how to do, using a flame flinger is probably a great idea. I'm just putting in some cleanup troops now, and now we're going to snipe this expo. Perfect. Let's test for Teslas. There's usually some Teslas around here, but this guy doesn't have them, which is interesting. And then we are going to fireball on one of those ricochet cannons that's by the clan castle down there. I'm just keeping an eye on the Warden for now. Okay, let's rage the Warden. I think it's a good idea. And we can snipe out that mortar now, to be honest. We can also put a baby dragon right there. We're looking good. I just need to make sure the Warden is safe. This dude has moved his Teslas, by the way. Usually there's some Teslas down here, but I noticed that there's none. So I need to be careful. We have not found a single Tesla yet, which leads me to believe they're either up here by the Town Hall or down here by the Revenge Tower. More likely by the Town Hall. I think that would make a little more sense. And then we're actually just going to do this and go like that with 3 spells. Alright, and we might recall, I might not. I can't make up my mind just yet. I don't think we actually need to recall yet. No, Warden's safe. We can leave him there for a second. And I'm going to put the king and the queen in just like this. Also going to put a furnace at the top. And yep, look at the Teslas. Right where I thought they would be, at the top. It makes sense. We're going to then put the Warden up there at the top. And I'm going to put the Minion Prince right here. And what I do on this base is we stack the King ability, the Queen ability, and the Minion Prince right there. And all 3 of those abilities together are just so deadly. It works out really well. Just need to make sure the Warden's alive, which he is. We can totem there by the Revenge Tower. And oh my god, the Warden's dead. Oh my god. I looked at him 1 second ago and he was alive and healthy. And now he's not, so things became a little bit harder. But I think we still 3-star. We should. That's kind of scary, though. I lose him. I stop paying attention for literally 1 moment, and the Warden is dead. It's crazy how things can turn around. How fast things can turn around, I mean. I think we're good. It's just 1 building left, and we have a couple spells. As long as there's not a bunch of Seeking Air Mines right here. Let's Rage and Invis the Minion Prince. And this one got a little bit close. I'm not going to lie. I don't know what happened to the Warden. I'll have to replay it later, but he went down at some point, but it is okay. We still got ourselves an easy 3-star. Next up is a base I've never seen before, so this could get scary. We really need to lock in here. Is there Flame Flinger value? Not really. This could be a tough one. I have not seen this before. I mean, there is Flinger value, but the king is in the way. We might run Log Launcher here. Let's put the king, I mean the Warden here for now. I'm thinking about this. I'm trying to think about what's really the most optimal way to play it, and putting the Warden here very well may not have been the most optimal way to play this. I think we're going to run Log Launcher. We're going to just try it out. Okay, let's put a Test Loon in as well. Whoa, good Test Loon. Found Seeking Air Mines. That was good. Almost was a little too close, but it was good. Let's see, we can snipe out the Hero Hall, which is nice. We can snipe out that building. And are we good? Okay, let's try to... I want to fireball the Rage Tower in the middle, but we really need to get going. Oh gosh, Rage the Warden. That's a bit of damage on him. A little bit more than I would like on him. I don't know. I don't think we approached this perfectly, guys. I really don't, and I'm a little bit worried, to be honest. We definitely didn't approach it right. Shoot. Well, we're going to snipe out this. Oh, man. Not the Warden stuck over here on useless stuff. We really have to get going. Let's pull out the Clan Castle troops now. Okay. And we're just going to start the Sui now, I guess. I just don't want to wait any longer. And we'll hit the fireball in a moment. But I don't love how this is looking, guys. I really, really don't. I gotta hit that fireball very soon or we're in trouble. You know, let's just ice block. 1, 2, 3. No, that's not to the core. No. I took a risk there, and the risk did not pay off. No. Oh, no. Oh, don't tell me it's a 1-star, guys. Hold on. How do I get the 2-star? We did not approach this right, to be honest. It was just really a shit attack. Oh, this is so unfortunate. Oh, get the 2-star, please. Get the 2-star, please. We have the queen ability. Yeah. Guys, I messed it up. I messed it up. Oh, that is so unfortunate. We were doing really well today. Hadn't failed a single attack yet. And I think it's just going to time fail in the end. Is crazy, to be honest. It is just going to time fail at the end of the day. Oh, man. It is what it is. It is what it is. Okay, boys. Last attack of the day. We are 6 for 7. So, no pun intended. Let's think about this. I don't think I've seen this exact base either. We could fireball a rage tower, but I don't love that. I prefer the builder hut to get the bomb hive. Let's look for a flame flinger. I kind of like a flame flinger. No, I don't, actually. I really don't. Okay. This is the plan. I would have liked the flame flinger if that giga bomb wasn't there, but the giga bomb's there, so now I don't like it. Oh boy. We'll poison here. I'm gonna have to invis. Those 2 headhunters are really scary. Yeah, don't let your Warden take damage from 2 headhunters. It is just not worth it. We'll start some cleanup now. And I think Fireball the Builder Hut looks great. Although my Warden's unfortunately, like, directly next to the Bomb Hive. I probably didn't place him in exactly the best spot. That's a little unfortunate. We might just have to Ice Block early. Oh, man. Yeah, I can't really have the Warden doing what he's doing right now. Yep, we're going to have to Ice Block now, and that is fine. Okay, I think that was a decent fireball that we can make this work. I'm just thinking about where I would like to use a log launcher here. And I think I have an idea. We're going to go like this with the log launcher. King and queen right there. And then maybe use some rocket loons to back up my Warden over here. Probably. Oh, that log launcher angle was perfect. Perfect! Look at that. Damages all the walls and opens up the walls to the town hall. Holy log launcher. My super hog days are... It feels like super hogs running the log launcher. Do I need to recall? No. Surprisingly. We're going to recall now, though, and put him over here. But it reminds me of super hogs, because with super hogs you always run log launcher, so I have quite some experience with the log launcher. Apparently I need some practice, though, because my king has walked around the base. That might work, though. The king can walk. Look at the yetis! The yetis take out the monolith! The yetis are just insane, guys! They take out the monolith, the queen's directly into the core. Guys, I think I'm falling in love with the log launcher again. We're gonna... What should I rage? We have so many different options of what we could rage. I don't think we need the minion prince here, but I also have to make sure we don't time fail. No, we're going to use the minion prince. We might time fail. We're going to rage the queen, hit the queen's ability, hit the minion prince ability, rage the warden, totem right there, and then just put a bunch of troops in here like this. And it's just absolutely crushed, guys. Absolutely crushed. Guys! How come you guys never told me the log launcher is broken with Fireball Rocket Loons? Holy cow. What a day. Really good day overall. We did have that one slip up earlier, but if we take a look at the battle log, that's a really good day by my standards. I'm not Navi stars over here, so I'm not expecting to go like plus 320 or anything. Plus 309 is perfectly fine with me. I don't remember exactly what happened in that one fail. Let me go take a look at the base. Oh yeah, this base. What even happened here? I think we just time failed this because I put the warden in a really bad spot. But besides this one fail, we honestly cooked every single base today with this army, so I really, really like the yetis in the CC because it allows it for you to just use different siege machines, and it's beautiful. I honestly can't believe I've been sleeping on this the whole time. So yeah, that's going to do it for today's video. This army will, of course, be linked down below in the description, the updated version with the yetis in the CC. But yeah, that's going to do it for today's video. Thank you all for watching. I appreciate your time, and I will catch you guys again tomorrow in a brand new Clash of Clans video.